Okay, welcome to the Let's Enjoy Piano Self-Expression method. We're going to look at Go from Ipanema in the positioning. I did a rhythmic positioning video, and we're going to incorporate some melody into this now. But it's got a lot of nice, interesting chords. And the basic motive we used was dotted quarter eighth. I just wrote out a chord sheet. You can write that out for yourself. The chords and the motive dotted quarter eighth. That's the motive we're going to work with. That's the basic bossa nova motive, rhythmic motive. And whatever the position is, then you can incorporate the motive using the top two notes, which is 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So the first chord, F major 9, and the right hand is playing A minor 7. I have a video laying out the positioning on the chorus here. I'm going to go right through and do the bridge as well. So here's F major 9 is your first position. A minor 7 in the right hand. G6 is the first inversion G with a sixth added, which is the E. Just octaves in the left hand for now. G minor 7, which has a plurality of B minor, of B flat. In other words, a four-part chord, G minor 7, you put the root in the left hand and you play the top three notes in the right. That's how things are usually laid out. I have a couple videos on that plurality layout. And that's G minor 7. And now you go to G flat 7, which is a B fully diminished chord, or B diminished chord, which is a B flat, D flat, and E. That's B diminished, and G octave, G flat octave in the bass. And then back to F major 7. And then the bridge starts G major 7. The major 7 chord has a minor on the top, G flat major 7. G flat, B flat, D flat, F. Top three notes, B flat minor. You can check page 38A if you have the book, 38B, sorry, on 7th Heaven, laying out the 7 chords. So here's G flat major 7 with B flat minor. Then B 9 with an A major flat 5. Because that incorporates the melody. Most of my positioning in the right hand will incorporate the melody note at the top. So that's how I write it. I write the chord, and then on the right side, the right hand, I put in parentheses what the positioning is in the right hand. Then I'm all set for the melody eventually to fall into the position. That's the whole idea of melody centering. Okay? And now F major 9. F minor 9 is a major 7 on the right hand, A major 7. That's F minor 9. D9 is a A minor 6 chord. G minor 9 is a B flat major 7 chord. And this is all on page 61, a minor chord. A minor 7 chord has a major on the top notes. A major 7 chord has a minor on the top notes. And a dominant 7 chord has a diminished on its top notes. So here's a G minor 7, G minor 9, and it has a B flat major in the right hand. You start off the third in the right hand. Here's an E flat coming up, E flat 9, which is a dominant chord. Start on the third and play a diminished. A minor 7 has a C in the top. D7 flat 9, it gets a little into the weeds here. That's a fully diminished chord, C fully diminished. G minor 7, a B flat 1. First inversion B flat, and a C7 flat 9 has a fully diminished 7. If you have the book, page 70 goes through the diminished chords and the fully diminished chords, which are two diminished chords sandwiched together. So there's a lot in this song, but if you learn your chords, you'll be in the position of the melody to incorporate a rhythmic idea, and you write, then you can style it according to, your liking. So positioning again, F major 9, straight positioning without motive. G6, G minor 7, G flat 7, F major 7. And when you're practicing, I say, as I'm learning my chords, F major 9 with an A minor 7, G6 with a first inversion G and add the 6, G minor 7 with a plurality B flat on the top, and a G flat 7, dominant 7 with a diminished chord, B flat diminished on the top, and F major 7. I didn't invent this plurality thing. It's mostly done in orchestration, bands, orchestras. The top 3 notes are, let's say, played by 3 trumpets, and the bottom note is played by the trombone, or 3 saxophones, and the baritone sax will play, or the bass clarinet will play the low note. Violins, 2 violins will play the top 2 notes. Viola will play the, and maybe cello will play the 3rd note, so you have the chord, and then the bass fiddle will play the bass. In a string quartet, that's how they lay out the same ideas. You could see it on the piano. So G minor 7 would be low instrument, next instrument, next instrument, next instrument. You play it all together. So I look at it through the eyes of the composer when they're looking at the keyboard, and through instrumentation, how you're going to lay out the sounds. And that's what this is all about. So F major 9, A minor 7, G6, and G minor 7, B flat, G flat 7, B flat diminished, and F major 7, A minor. Again, page 61 goes through all that, and page 38B, and page 70 with all the diminished chords. The bridge, G flat major 7, B minor, B flat minor on the G flat major 7, B flat minor on the top. B9, an A chord off the 7, the 9 chord. It's a half diminished chord, but I don't want to get into the weeds on that. For B9, we just play the top notes, because the melody is right there on Ipanema. F sharp minor 9, which is A major 7. Beautiful chord. D9, which is A minor 6. G minor 9, which is B flat major 7. And now E flat 9, which is a dominant chord, so it's dominant diminished, G diminished, and with the F there, that's G half diminished, or a minor 7 flat 5 chord, G minor 7 flat 5. I don't want to get too into the weeds, but I'm in the weeds. Okay. A minor 7 with a C octave, because that's where the melody is. Into D7 flat 9, which is a C fully diminished. Then G minor 7 B flat, first inversion. And then a C7 flat 9, which is a fully diminished B flat, fully diminished chord, because that's where the melody is. Okay, so you have to review this tape quite a bit. There's a lot of stuff here. Now I'll put it together in just a basic rhythmic pattern. That's taking the rhythmic motive and playing the top 2 notes, the chord position, and then the note under the chord, under the melody, the next note of the chord under the melody. So you're working fingers 5 and 3, usually. bridge, positioning. Now incorporating the melody, it's a little hairy here, but that melody is right off the B minor 7 chord, B minor triad, B flat minor triad. So it's there's F sharp minor 9. There's the melody right on the top of the position. Right on the position that we established at the beginning. There's the G minor 9. There's the top notes. There's the E flat, half diminished, and there's the melody. C, and then G. Sometimes it's done this way, or I just do it. I like the G minor 9, so I do that again. So I'm playing the same rhythm but different notes instead of I'm going right up the chord. So. Slow it down one more time. Here at the coda of the outro, it's G flat instead of G flat 7. It's an augmented 11 chord with a E diminished, E augmented off the 7. Let's see. So that's basically my arrangement. A lot of fun, great chords. I learned these chords through this song years and years ago. So hopefully you'll enjoy it too, making your way through this. A lot of meat here, but it's well worth the effort. So, if you have any suggestions on other songs, let me know. If you want to take online lessons, look me up. And any questions, email me. Everything's on the website. And pick up a copy of the book, and you can follow along future videos I put down. Or then better, if not, take lessons, and we can use the great Let's Enjoy Piano toolbox that you can pull all this information out to style what you need. And from beginnings right through advanced harmony and rhythm and melody. More of a harmonic approach to the piano this way. Okay, I hope that helps you out. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time around.